So welcome to 1269, great to have you all here. If you're out in the kitchen area and you're kind of toasty, come on down, there's seats available and the air conditioner's here and it's much cooler, so come on, get cozy. So 1269 Cafe is an outreach ministry, as Greg says, to the homeless and also just people on the edge in the city of Manchester. And we've been in existence for about 5 years or so, 5-6 years. We originally started at 1269 Elm Street, which is why we're called 1269 when we moved here. We kept that name, it's kind of like Coca-Cola. That was our street name, and we were staying with it. Go see those guys at 1269, they'll help you. That's what we do. We're a grassroots, truly a grassroots effort. We are privately funded. We are not a government-funded organization. We are a Christian organization, and we won't want to be beholden to anybody telling us. We don't need the man telling us we can't talk about Jesus to people. So that's why we're here. We're here to talk about Jesus to people. We do some things during the week. We have lunch. We have a food pantry. We have a Sunday service. We call ourselves 1269 Cafe because we feel it's important to feed people both physically and spiritually. It's kind of like the kid who goes to school and if he hasn't had breakfast, he can't focus on his studies. You can't think about your relationship with Jesus or even having a relationship with Jesus if you're worried about where your next meal is going to come from. So to the best of our abilities, we do that. And then we have a Bible study during the week. And then Henry Demers stepped in this winter. So Henry, he's an amazing man, and he really has a heart for the people that we serve. And so this winter, when the Homeless Service Center was closing in the afternoons, Henry stepped forward and stepped into full-time ministry, made that huge leap of faith, stepped into full-time ministry and opens this 4 afternoons a week. And it's a much more intimate environment for people to be in, and that is the place that truly miracles are happening. People are coming to the Lord. Do you want to be prayed for? That's going to happen here. You want to talk about your addiction and find a way out? People here are going to help you with that. So like I said, Henry's got some amazing stuff going on. We are kind of a non-denominational, multi-denominational organization. Craig and I were some of the co-founders of this, and it truly is grassroots, and we are sponsored by local churches who consider us an inner city mission, which we truly are. Individuals sponsor us, and it's been amazing. And I can just give you this little teaser. Big things are on the horizon for 1269. We continue to just be poured out. The Lord pours out amazing blessings on us all the time. And in the past year and a half, it's been, astronomical, and it's only going to get bigger. So I'm just going to leave you with this little teaser. Stay tuned. In the next week or two, you're going to hear some big news, probably on Lori Green's show, In It Together, and it's going to be fabulous. So we're really excited to have Pastor Cruz here because we want everybody to have the opportunity and come preach the Word, and that's what we do. Multiple ministries come in and minister here, multiple churches, Catholics, Baptists, you name it. You believe in Jesus, and even if you don't believe in Jesus, we have lots of volunteers who are not Christians necessarily when they walk in the door, but hang out with us for a while. And you might just come for lunch originally, or you might just come for groceries on food pantry, but next thing you know, you're coming for Sunday, not just for lunch, but to hear the message, and that is really important to us. So, we don't discriminate, and we try to be as Christ-like as possible, where He shows us grace constantly, and even though we sometimes turn our back on Him, He doesn't turn our back on us. That's what we do with the people that we serve here. That we don't want to blacklist people. We want to work with people. We want them to obey the rules. We want them to respect our neighbors so our neighbors respect us, because it's an amazing group of people who get a really bad rap here. So that's kind of, I talk a lot. So that's kind of what goes on here. So I'll